It's a beautiful picture of the Union Station. Exactly 1 week ago on Valentine's Day, February 14, 2024. Terrible day. At the end of the celebration, it was not fun to see this happen. It sold the Valentine Day and the Kansas City's chief celebration spirit. It sold it. It's gone, and they're not going to happen to remembering of this. I bet people are not going to forget. God. Same for me, God, when I saw what happened. But Kansas City must be strong. Like I have to be strong with His help. Thank God for my life. Thank Him. We have to thank Him daily. You don't know what's going to happen the next day, right? By the way, guess what happened exactly 43 years ago? It was on July 11th, 1981. Worst thing happened in Kansas City near the Union Station. Few blocks away from the Union Station, maybe 1 or 2 blocks. You know what happened? 114 people were killed and 216 were hurt. That was inside the Hyatt Regency Hotel. I hope you remember what happened. For those who never heard about it or what happened, let me show a few pictures of what it looks like. It's terrible. Why it happened? One of the engineers, the architect, or the structural engineer made a terrible mistake. They had 2 bridges inside the lobby, and they had rods coming down from the ceiling, like a steel beam, like here, and the rod would come down here and then go to another one and come down here. And let me show you a picture so I can explain clearly. Get the idea of that boat? It came loose. Got too many people with Sandy on it during the high school celebration, and then they had a high school reunion. And a lot of people came. And there were a lot of people on both floors, and it got too heavy, and the rod came loose. And when it came loose, it crashed, and it got heavy, and it crashed the other one and scattered and killed 114 people inside the hotel. And 216 were hurt. This happened on Saturday, and I will never forget the next day. Guess what happened? My old school mate, friend named Mike Lewis, he called me that morning, Sunday morning, and he thought I was involved at the hotel. I said, no. He said, your name? James Jones, 27 years old, same. I said, you gotta be kidding. He said, well, your name is on the critical injury. I said, oh no. I said, I feel bad for that person's name. And I got called all day long, asking me if I was all right. And they were just flying, rumors that I was in the hotel. And my co-workers thought I was involved, where I work at GSA. And then the next day, on Monday, when I went to work for GSA Architectural Design and Construction, and the lights was off. And I said, why is this light is off? Are you closed? And the co-worker came to me. He says, JJ, I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad you're okay. And I asked, what's going on? Why is the lights off? He said, did you hear? Our co-worker died with his wife. They both went to the hotel, Hyatt, and they both were killed. And I said, oh no. I knew him for a few months. He was building a small airplane for himself, and he was fascinating my TGY. It's terrible. I can't imagine that 43 years ago, when it was, the hotel, many people were involved, killed, and then last Wednesday, one person died and several were hurt. But it's another history at the Union Station 91 years ago. 91 years ago, let me tell you what happened. Mafia was at the Union Station, and one of the Mafia had a timing gun, machine gun, and killed several of the police officers, FBI. They were trying to arrest them. If you're not able to read, but I would add 2 different links that you could read about what happened at the Hyatt Hotel and what happened 91 years ago at Mafia with the machine gun. One of the Mafia named Pretty Boy Floyd. Again, everyone, Kansas City must be strong, and do not let fear torture you when you go any place. Trust him. God loves you, and so do we.